Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, we have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about, and I'm very likely going to forget something, so let's just go to the news. Alright, let's start here. There is a new limited time library book, and it's about Christmas. And of course, there's a whole bunch of individuals in there that we have. Many of you probably got a lot of completions when you started up the game yesterday. I believe it started yesterday. I know I did. I think it was about 3 of them that I got completions on almost immediately. And like I like to say about these limited time books, they give you a little look into the future in terms of what individuals are going to be made available one way or another again. So we're going to take a quick look at the book, but not right now. All right, we have Quest Days back. Quest Days, of course, means that in the store, you'll be able to buy like batches of 25 cells for quest-only monsters. They are going to be a little bit on the pricey side, though. And of course, there's also going to be a quest dungeon. A quest dungeon is like a regular dungeon, only you need to get a scroll to advance. When you conquer the encounters, and I think you have to use quest creatures for them, you can win more cells for the individuals. It's random. It's going to be on the wheel and such. So the farther you go, the more you can get. You'll also get some bronze relic chests, but I think they're pretty much just throw-ins, right? All right, and of course, how do you get these scrolls? Well, we'll talk about that in a minute after we talk about... We have a new quest monster. This is YEDRA. I guess that's YEDRA, right? And YEDRA is a nature attacker. A lot of interesting things in there. There's a lot of healing going on, even though it is an attacker, right? Can heal the other group with attacks, give itself double healing, can also poison, and give reverse healing to the other side, which is actually kind of useful, considering her special skill does 100% heal for her own team and 100% heal for the opposing team. And you say, well, why do you want to do that? Well, if you give them reverse healing, yeah, you can figure out how that would work out for them, right? So she's right now, you need to do this, right? You need to do a breeding event. So you got Lord Malthus over here, and you got Kaga up here, and of course the appropriate Jokers. You have Violet over here, you have Galante Jr. over here. Remember, you can only substitute one of them. So if you have Violet, you have Galante, you have to pick which one you're going to use. You can't breed them with each other. First of all, that would be weird considering they're mother and son. But yeah, you have to pick one of them. In my case, I'm using Violet because I only have Violet. And so far, I'm getting epics. But then again, that's to be expected. But the 3 individuals you have here, well, let's face it, hope you don't get Doughboy over here, because the other 2, I mean, I don't have Yamba Burr. I would like to have him, but I'd really like to have another O'Reilly, because O'Reilly is amazing, and of course, he's a leprechaun. So the way it works is, you do the breeding combination, whether you succeed or not, you'll get the scroll. Right for the quest dungeon, you know what we were just talking about right over here. And if you do succeed in getting one of these 3, you'll get 15 cells for her, right? You'll also get a key to a survival dungeon that's going to open up on Friday the 13th. What could possibly go wrong with that? And then the survival dungeon will be open probably a good chunk of the weekend. And you can get as many as 50 cells from there if you finish it. That's if they stick with their standard operating procedure. Of course, in order to actually get in there, you'd have to have gotten the 15, so you'll have 65. So you're going to have to do wheeling dealing with your team. Or maybe you actually get the combination a second time and you get a different one. If you get 2 O'Reillys, you're really lucky, but you're only going to get 15 cells. If you get an O'Reilly and a Yamba Burr, well, then you're going to get 30 cells. And then you're good to go, because you get the 50 from the dungeon, you got the 80, you can make her, right? But chances are you're probably going to be doing some wheeling and dealing. Anyway, so this is going to be going on for a couple of days. It says there 2 days, 12 hours, and 47 minutes, of course. And then I said on Friday the event will open, the survival dungeon. But then the scrolls for this quest dungeon, you can do that right now. Okay, so we're approaching that Christmassy time of year, and as a result, we have a bunch of things going on. I'm sure a bunch of you probably have the Christmas gifts by now. You've probably opened yours already. How very naughty of you to do that before Christmas. And we're also going to be having dungeons and things. And I think that we would get extra rewards for completing all of our daily quests or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to be opening my gifts because I am also very naughty. And we have this. We're going to be having two mini progressives again. They're doing it with two individuals. The first individual, of course, in front of us is Silverleaf. So his is going right now. He's very good. I did a feeding on him like about a week ago or something on the one that I got from a breeding. The thing about it is that as a result, I'm not really interested in this one. I am far more interested in the next one. Because once his mini progression is gone, the next one is going to be for Zizania. And of course, she is an elite, and I believe she's a damage dealer. I don't remember her skills right now, but I do believe that she's like an attacker or something like that. But simply the idea that I already have him means that I'm going to obviously go full blast for the other one, who's going to be obviously a lot more expensive to get because it is an elite. So that is going on now. We'll take a quick look at that. And then we have this one. This is Rasioku's. I don't know. I'm going to work on that one. Anyway, this is another challenge that's coming up. It's going to be going on for a while now. And here's the thing. There's going to be tokens right now in Monsterwood. It tells you a day and 12 hours, but that's basically for the tokens being in Monsterwood, right? I'm sure they're going to do the standard dungeon where you can go through and get tokens, and tokens will show up in other things, because I believe it's going on for like 11 or 12 days. We'll take a look at that because they have the screen for that. And anyway, I looked at the individual. The individual is kind of a supporty individual, and they have a lot of really interesting stuff, like an attack that takes negative status effects off of your own team and then gives your team evade. It's funny, the tier 2 skills are each one of them does weaknesses for 3 different elements. You know, in other words, you'll have one that does 3 elements, you'll have another that does 3 different elements, another that does the last 3 elements. So I don't know if I would actually take any of those because they seem kind of wasteful. I don't know. The first tier seems to have like attacks that do 3 torture effects, and each one of them is like a 50% chance. So if you had somebody who's going to put guard down on, well, that would be kind of devastating right there, because I think she's got a lot of those torture effects too. So that would be kind of ugly. But she's very supporty. She's got a lot of really interesting things going on. So definitely something you might want to consider. Probably when it comes down to the challenge, it'll be expensive. So you may have to make a decision where you're going to spend your gems. And as mentioned, we're having a Christmas event, and there's going to be all kinds of things happening, time challenges, special dungeons, and I do believe all of that is starting tomorrow. So I guess we're going to see what's going to be coming up with that. And last but not least, we have the second Master of Paths has opened up, and it is Salat. And Salat is the fire individual of this little combo. The next one's going to be Xyla, of course, after him. And then it's going to be Warthog, and it is the Mountain Splitter, according to my viewers, and it does have credibility. I'll show you why. In terms of the first path, the water one, that was Imigbo, I got all the way down to the egg, and I think I got about 30 more cells by going deeper and deeper, so I'm kind of hoping I can at least get to Salat's egg. It would certainly make things a lot easier for me, because then I wouldn't have to worry about crafting. All I have to do is hatch the egg and then use all the cells I have to rank it up. So this is the second of the paths. We still have 2 more to go, so let's talk about all the things we just talked about. And here's the thing I want to start with up here. Let's go to the book. All right, so we got 40 days, 12 hours, and 40 minutes left at the time of recording. Let's go in here. And as I said, these are little glimpses into the future. So you may be able to get a Pandakin. No, we're just going to move on. We don't really care about this, right? All right, this one right here. Now, obviously, we already got the opportunity. Imigbo, Sun Cookie, the breeding, but I do believe we're getting cells of him for the month. I think we are. Panda Claus. I wouldn't be surprised to see him maybe be like a legendary in some event, maybe like a maze or something like that. I don't know. I would think maybe he would have popped up in the Master of Paths, but we do have a lot of time. I'm sure there'll be a Christmas thing that'll show up. All right, maybe a breeding or something like that. All right, and then we have this one. We already seen Silverleaf, how we're getting that, because the the mini progressive, right? Salat, we see he's on the Master Paths. YEDRA, we're doing her quests, right? Carnuxian Guard, there's something coming up that's going to be, I think it's part of the Christmas event. If you do something on a daily basis, you might be able to get towards him. I guess we're going to get more information about that starting tomorrow. I guess Dr. Mary, we're going to get a shot at him again. Maybe I can get one that actually has more than one open ruin slot, right? And I wouldn't mind getting Hookawai again. Yeah, I would like to rank him up. Yes, I would indeed. And let's take a look at what else we got. Zizania, of course, she's going to be the next mini progressive. I guess Golgui, we're going to get another chance at her. Okay, that's fine. I wouldn't mind that. And Rossi, I don't know what. I'm going to ignore that one to now before I've trained myself. Zyla, of course, is on the third path of the Master of Paths, right? Frostica, oh, I guess we're going to get a chance to get her. I got a lot of cells from her. I was hoping I'd get enough to actually craft her, but maybe we'll get a chance to actually get her. That'd be kind of cool. And of course, we have Warthog, the Mountain Splitter. He's on the last path. Good luck with that. And Ursus, he is the Legend Pass guy for the month. You know, if you paid for it, you already have him. Otherwise, you're just going to have to keep moving the bar until you actually get him. I think I'm going to get him. And if you notice the rewards down here, what reward is that? Oh, player avatar. That's fine. Gifts. Lots of gifts. And if you look at the gifts, you know, there's like, oh, wow, I could get diamonds or I can get bronze. Which am I going to get, right? Oh, I might get like an SX or I might get like food. Yeah, I can see a lot of 1,000 foods coming. But, I mean, if you do this, you get 200 shots. So you never know, right? Is that I don't think that's going to be... Notice we haven't seen a couple of individuals here yet. So I'm guessing future events will have them popping up. Anyway, let's move on. Very quickly, I mentioned that the quest individuals will be in here. I don't know how much more we're going to get, but as you can see, there seems to be two categories. The ones who are worth 85 and the ones who are worth 125, right? So you can buy batches of 25 cells. Like I said, it's kind of pricey, but I mean, if you needed like 25 cells to build O'Reilly, you might want to consider it, you know, because he's like really good. But I'm certainly not going to buy the cells to rank him up. I'm hoping that breeding will come through for me. So far, it hasn't. All right, and like I said, I think that's going to be like another day or two or something like that. So we'll see how that works out. All right, let's look at Salat's path very quickly. I'm still collecting. Okay, close that up. I'm still collecting the coins. I haven't moved him yet. I wouldn't count on any kind of a discount or anything like that. It's just that when I do it, I like to do it at one shot. I think I had like 12 or 1,300 when I started moving Imigbo, and I just got all the way down to the egg. It's going to be more expensive because as they go along, you know, the quality increases. And although I don't really know whether or not he's better than Imigbo, I guess I'd have to actually get him first and then figure that out. Certainly Zyla is really good. Certainly Zyla for the third path. So, I mean, they become harder to get as you go along. I got way past Imigbo's egg, so I'm hoping I can get to his egg. It would make things so much easier for me. And in terms of Zyla, I just want as many cells as I can get. Anyway, it's technically a maze, so you gather, you know, what we just saw a moment ago here. You know, you gather coins, you gather food, you feed monsters, you do PvP, you breed, you hatch, you try to get a pattern down, right? Try to get a pattern down and get as much as you can, and hopefully get yourself a new monster, right? All right, let me think. What else did we have? Oh, we had this, of course, Way of the Wisdom. And like I said, I think I spent maybe 1 or 2 gems to move this along. I don't really care very much. And of course, you have the boost scrolls. If you get the boost scroll inside of a certain period of time, then you can more often get the little updates, right? Thing about it is, I tried for it before. I didn't really see much of a big thing for it. So I'm just going to get whatever I can get. Like I said, I'm going to be saving up my gems for the next one. That's the one I'm really going to go for. But then again, I do have 2 chests, so maybe we'll get lucky. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, probably not. Anyway, let's just, I think that was everything. Did we get anything else? Oh, I wanted to look for that screen. It wasn't the YEDRA quest. It wasn't, oh, we got Team Battlegrounds coming up. Yippee on that. Is this it? Yep, there it is, right there. All right, so as I mentioned, even though it said like a day and a half, it was only talking about Monsterwood. This event's going to be going on for another 10 days and 13 hours. The challenge is probably going to open up before. Actually, that's when the challenge opens up. It starts in. So there's going to be plenty of opportunities to get these tokens, right? When you get the tokens, the challenge will become available. Let's face it, these are really not hard to get, right? So you watch the videos. There's going to be a token dungeon, maybe more than one, and then the tokens are probably going to show up in a maze that's going to come up. So the thing about it is the challenge itself is probably going to be hard. If you want this individual, he's probably going to cost. That's all. In terms of gems, because the steps are going to be very expensive. We saw that. We got reminded with the Wormlad one the last time. So it really depends on how much you really want her, right? So we'll see how that works out in the future. All right, is that everything? I don't remember anything else off the top of my head. Like I said, the tokens are there right now, but it's like telling me, I don't know why they put these cooldown things in here. It just doesn't seem to make any sense because, we can only do it a certain number of times before it stops. So why is there a cooldown? It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, but I'm sure there's some grand reason for it. All right, the only other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to go in here. I wanted to open some chests. Maybe I'll get lucky. Probably not. All right. I'm guessing that they're giving us the Master of Paths chests immediately upon getting the scrolls. It's not usually the way they work, so I'm going to ignore that one for now. What I want to look at is we're going to look at the first Silverleaf one. I know I'm not going to get Silverleaf. It's going to be a rare, because there's always a rare, right? Okay, Hedgie. I'm just shocked. All right, where is the next one? Okay, Way of Wisdom 2, Silverleaf. Okay, another epic. Okay, well, Choco Bunny. I would have preferred Skulker, but Choco Bunny, I'll tear it apart and build up Choco Bunny. All right, I'm going to open up the Christmas gifts. Like I said, they supposedly could have amazing stuff, but personally, I'm thinking that I'm going to get a lot of food, and I'm going to get a lot of bronze relics. That's what I see happening. I don't know. They might give me cells of some individuals. I see you can get epic cells there. Yeah, I might get some epic cells. Well, you know what? It's only 15, right? So, some of the rewards actually gave you like 200. So they don't really consider 15 to be a very good one. So probably the good prizes are going to be a very low possibility. So let's just... Here, what do we get? Okay, I got some freezer cells. I'm just going to open them all. Okay, I got some panda. I got 35 panda cells. Okay, how many of those did I get? I just got 3 of those. All right. And the food, of course. It would be Santa Panda, wouldn't it? The Panda Claus, it would be him. Yeah, it would be. Anyway, the idea, of course, is you're supposed to get a lot of those little gifts, right? You get a lot of them and you can open them up. And speaking of a lot of them, I'm just going to do this. Come on, purple! I do see some gold. Actually, I see a couple of gold. I see one there, the heavy-duty armor. Oh, there's one. Icebreaking Greatsword. Which one was that? After damaging with a skill, if the target is frozen or stunned, the wearer gains armor. It's good if you yourself do freezing, right? I did see... I saw a couple here. All right, there's one. Healing mask. That's a gold. That's not so bad. And I saw another one over here. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I saw the trap. I'm coming up on it. Right there. That's a good one right there. It removes stamina. Okay, that's actually not a bad one right there. From all enemies. All right, I think that's about it. No diamonds, but then again, that's all right. I got a couple of golds there, so I'm not complaining about that. All right, let's just open them up too. Okay, just silvers. I can use them for leveling something up. All right, I'm not going to bother with the other ones. All right, so I think I got all of the events and things that we needed to talk about. So let's just go to war, right? Because we're already looking at a long episode. Okay, it appears, however, that our fates are back in our own hands. Is that it actually had me start the war. So, co-leads. We're back to starting wars. They don't start automatically anymore, so just keep that in mind. All right, we appear to be leading, which is good. I gotta say, we did beat that last team. We did beat the last team we fought. But they really fought hard. They went down to, the last number I saw is they only had 5 attacks left. They really did fight, and I respect that. A lot of teams would just bail on that, but I do respect that. All right, let's see what we have here. I don't think so. What do you do again? I know you're, I'd have to go in and look at him, right? But even then, you're talking about 2 tanks. That sounds really annoying. Well, you know, I should be looking for something fairly strong for my first team, right? What do you got? I would have to... Oh, wow. He would hit hard, wouldn't he? That would be a big problem. I mean, if I had a Megaton tank... Let me just see for a second. I forget who it is. It was this morning when I put the first team in. I mean, if I got the time freeze down, that would be very good, right? The thing about it is I certainly couldn't use Xyla with him around, because that would be disastrous. I could baby them. But I mean, the thing about it is that, again, I'd have to use somebody other than Xyla. Unless I decided to do that instead. All right, you know what? Let's see if we can find something else. Hold on a minute. 15. That's interesting. That's very interesting. All right, let me take a look at this one. Obviously, she's going first with a very, very unfortunate name. You know, I think I might baby them. I think that might be a good idea. Oh, do you have essence? If after being hit by a skill, if any ally's life drops below, ouch, that's ugly. We have a lot of damage though. All right, you know what? Let's just do this. Yeah, immune to stun. Now here's the question: should I baby the? Oh, actually, they got the Megaton tank now. Yep. All right, let me think about this for a moment. If I do this, then he's going to get all the torture effects, isn't he? I don't have anything. I can't use that one this time. All right, we're going to do this, and he's going to get all the torture effects. Yeah, so that's going to suck for you. Okay, brutish power. Wait a minute. Oh, he has dodge area on. Oh, wow. That was very lucky right there that he had dodge area on. All right, let me think. Time freeze. The time freeze would go right to him though. If I did the kids one, then it would basically kid him. Of course, he'd get an extra torture effect too. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's... Oh, do you not have the Megataunt going anymore? Wait a minute, wait a minute. So you're in baby mode, but I can kill them now? Oh, that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Okay, no. You die. So if you baby a Megataunt tank and you can't hit it, it deactivates the Megataunt. Oh, that is really interesting. I had no idea. Okay, you need to stop that. Just plain die. You call yourself a megaton, huh? Alright, let's see. Not much I can do here. The only thing I say I will do would actually be... let me just double the health. Alright, and like I said, there's nothing I can do until that wears off. Oh man, you got some serious problems there, don't you? You know, why don't you just chill for a while, too? Could you finish this fool for me? That's very interesting. I didn't realize that the baby thing would actually do that. But it makes sense when you think about it because you can't hit them anymore, so they can't be taunting, right? Even though the skill was still up. Alright, that was interesting. Alright, so obviously my next team is not going to be anywhere near as strong as this one was. So let's just look down a little bit here. What do we have here? Alright, well let me throw my team together and see what we got. Alright, change team. Now I don't believe I have... Should I just go with full damage? Let's just think in terms of that for now. I mean, not all damage, but I mean in terms of, like, not tanking, because I don't have a Mega Taunt available to me. Do they have a, Skeletron? Let's see. Do you have anything interesting for me down here that I wouldn't ordinarily see? Nope, I don't see anything. I'm thinking of using Hornet over there. Do they have... Let me just think about that for a moment. I'm thinking of using Hornet over here. I mean, I don't have... Alright, let's see Hornet. Okay, you don't have any extra turners, and I do believe that you're going to be faster than us, because I see there's a support speed over there. 67. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. We're going first, aren't we? Okay, we're going first. Good question, though. I could do the total blind. Is anybody... Nobody's immune to blindness, right? Although, I think you're tough, right? No, you're not. You're hardened. And you're hardened, too. You are... You're a single target taunter. Alright. Alright, let's just do it. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Do I want to do total blind and guard down? I think that's the way to go. Okay, that worked out well. They all got to total blind. Until she removed it. Okay, that did not work out well. Nope. I'm not even sure what just happened there. I'm guessing it was the Neobuki who did that. Okay, well, you know what? That did not work out, and I've lost. And, yep. Cooldowns and everything. It's all over. And you got total blind on, of course. And, of course, also... Alright, well, you know, the thing about it is all over anyway. I guess I'm attacking you. Or not. I guess you were both taunting? Just get it over with already. If I could get a Bloodthirsty going, I mean if I could get the, what's the name going now? The big one, that would be great. I didn't think so. Alright, well, you know, I guess I'm going for you. Thank you. Yeah, that did not work out well. Nope. I got all that down, but the problem is the Dungeon Master just took it all off, which, yeah, I should have foreseen that coming. Anyway, it does look like we have a decent enough lead. Of course, they haven't attacked as much as us. So, I mean, they might very well wake up and go, oh, that's right, we have a war, and then just destroy us. You never know, right? Okay, so let's get on with PvP. Alright, so in here, I did have some issues. There was a lot of individuals who were asked for by a number of people, so I had to reach into the past yet again. And wow, this is going to be ugly, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunately my trophy count's a little higher than I would have liked. I've had to do battles for the quests, but the thing is that I haven't been attacked as much, so this is probably going to be kind of ugly. So let's just see what we can do about this. Anyway, our first team today was suggested by Hayden Hopkinson. I think that's right? Hopkinson? All right. And actually, it's funny because the first individual is actually Chronica, and there she is. And I didn't plan that in advance, did I? All right, the next individual is over in Darkness, and this is going to be... Oh, there he is, right there. Simon. And way out of left field, we have... I'm trying to think, is there some kind of a combo here that I'm missing? And that is going to be Winnie. All right, well, let's see what we got going here. I'm hitting the refresh button. All right, what do I want to do here? Up the middle, you got the goat, but I'm pretty sure the goat is not going to be as fast as Chronica. I'm pretty sure we're getting the jump. So let's just go on in here. Especially if it doesn't have... You went to the trouble to give it a name, Pan. Okay, that works, except Pan is a guy's name, just so you know. But you couldn't put anything on it? Okay, all right. I was kind of hoping it would be a little harder than that, but I guess not. All right. Okay, you didn't want that. Now let me just see for a second. Skill mirror on everybody. Not for time. May poison. I guess I'm just going to do the skill mirror. All right, let me think. He's about to go. I obviously I can't hit him with the big one there. That would be disastrous. All right, so we're going to do a time to switch. Oh, that's not good. Well, at least she reflected it back. She gave herself triple damage. You couldn't have given that to Simon. She gave herself triple damage and then she got possessed. Fortunately, she's not a real damage dealer. Well, you know what? Nobody have anticipation? Okay, do this then. Okay, and burn? Okay, it turned out it didn't matter. Okay, and some coins and a little sword. I'll take the rune. Alright, so let's move on with our next team. Our second team today was suggested by Drago King. And Drago King wanted to see... Yeah, we're just going to get deeper and deeper to the holes if we keep winning here. So, alright, we're going with Geb. And then we're going with, over in Thunder, this is going to be Zap. And then finally, over in Fire, another one out of left field. Alright, she's way down here. Okay, Alicia. Alright, so let's see how that all works out. I'm thinking up the middle. Now, the problem is that the Kihaku can remove positive status effects. That's a concern. The one on the right, not a good idea. The one on the left, really not a good idea. I'm very concerned about the removal of positive status effects. If we lose the Mega Taunt, we might be in trouble. It really depends on who's going first, doesn't it? I mean, if the Nishan's pet is going first, and he is fast, he is a different level there, you know? All right, we're going to risk it. Okay, oh, well, they got a lot of speed, though. They're definitely, both of them are going first. I'm just curious as to who's going. And he's got support speed? I wouldn't have picked him as a support dude, but yeah, you know, the thing about it is they're going to be going fast. Wow, 74.62. Okay, so you are going first. So it wouldn't surprise me to see you, like, charge or something. Oh, you did Soul Piercer. Okay. Okay, well, you didn't take his Mega Taunt off, so that's all that really matters to me. By the way, time to die. I noticed that you're water. How very sad for you. Okay, so who's next? Okay, he didn't like that. He jumped in the air. Okay, now we just have Mr. Support up here, who's got just a little bit of life. So let's fix that. Alicia was just playing, and she's awesome on the guitar, by the way. All right. And spin. Okay, that's a mistake, right? I got my eye on you. All right, so let's move on. And as I normally do when I have issues with repetition of monsters and inability to get teams, I reach for my rock. Our third team today was suggested by Harith Mascara, who didn't ask for anybody who was getting repeated over and over again, right? But did give me a really effective looking team. So let's begin. Over in Thunder, we're going with Pika. And in the second spot, we're going with, over in Light, she's down here somewhere. I went too far. You know what I need to do? I need to put relics on her just so I can recognize her. All right, we got Elvira. And then, of course, someone I'm hoping I can maybe get a second one of, because he's amazing and he'd be easier to see if he was way up there. And we have Flynn. So we definitely do have a strong team here. All right, so let's see. We're going to get the advantage here, but 127? That's a little strange. Did you run out of food? I mean, I guess that's possible because by that time you're probably spending a lot of food to level him up. But since he's 127, no, we're not doing that. I think up the middle. Is it too easy? It could be a problem, though. I don't know, 115 Montezuma sounds way too dangerous. Let's do it anyway. We do have Elvira, and I don't believe he can remove positive status effects. So, what is it with the guys in the support speed? Is that like a meta that I'm not aware of? Okay, is it the 3 heads? The 3 heads equals support speed? I don't know. Okay, they're all going first. Okay, you charge. Good, good. All right, let's see. A night of fun? Okay. Oh, you did a group attack, and the others all evaded, and of course he can't be hit by group attacks. Okay, maybe you tried your, like, your freeze attack or something like that. Anyway, Shimikami. And then death. I was right, a good team. I don't know what's with the support speed on him. Is that something that's going around now? I mean, it doesn't. I realize that he doesn't need damage because he does stuff with torture effects. You know, torture effects, like giving somebody 1,500 food twice in a row. You know. But I mean, that's kind of strange to see that from 2 different individuals. Anyway, let's move on because we've got one more team left. Our final team today was suggested by Mega Gibster. And Mega Gibster, yeah, this is really going to send my trophy count into space here. For this, I think we really need to find something challenging because we're starting with Lance. And then we're going over to Darkness. And where is... She's here somewhere. Hella. And of course, if you're calling this team tough, it means that you have Cleo. Alright, as long as there's no removal of positive status effects, yeah, up the middle, no, absolutely not even going to consider that. Nope. See, the problem here is that Marquis de Flamme is in each one of these, and Lance does extra turning, so yeah, refresh button. I mean, that's just an guess which, oh wow, I was about to say guess which one of these teams I'm not going to do, and I see 3 candidates for that. Even though the one up the middle, yeah, I don't want to do that either. It's just that, ouch, just so much ouch. All right, I'm hoping that I can get something reasonable here. Okay, I think the one up the middle would probably be a little bit too easy. I got a tank over here. I mean, if I was taking on this one on the left, it looks like it's kind of going to be more challenging. Although I honestly am interested in whether or not that Lenine is going to have support speed, but not enough to actually do that one, because that one looks a little bit too easy. I'm going to regret this, but I'm doing the team on the left. All right, so let's think. Like I said, I do have a support tank. I don't know what this one's skills are. Chances are it probably can remove positive status effects. I guess we're about to find out. Okay, no. Okay. You guys really want her dead, don't you? Unfortunately, you're probably going to get your wish here. All right, let's think about this. You have a skill mirror on. All right. The thing about it is that I really do need to kill you. The problem is I certainly don't need that being reflected back at me, do I? Can I one-shot you? No, I can't. Okay, what? Oh, that's right. It gives you dragon hater, but then it takes it right off again. Right. All right. If I do this attack, now it doesn't matter at this point. All right, I'm kind of committed. I really need to get rid of him. Right, and then I'm going to do this. Oh wow! I just like seriously killed Cleo there, didn't I? Okay. All right. Dark submission. Okay, you didn't get it. What was that all about? Okay, masterwork armor, total damage reduction, skill mirror to itself. Okay, and if you had the dark weakness, you don't have it anymore. But I think, and that's nightmares. I'd like the bleeding. I think bleeding would be good. Only it's not going to hit him. If I do that, that's going to hit him. But the thing is, I really do need her dead. All right, I'm going to do this just because it's going to kill her. All right, now we have to do single target stuff. Okay, they both of mine dodge group attacks, so every time he uses a group attack, it's useless. Oh, you're evading. Ah. Remove positive status effects. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Why didn't that remove positive? Okay, it did. Okay, I'm in a lot of trouble. Yep, I'm in a whole lot of trouble. Could you kill him, please? You don't have anything else here that would be good. No, we're gonna kill him, please. Okay, you didn't want... We're Dragon Slayers. That's gonna give him evade, though, so that's okay. He doesn't have anything else he can use, though, now. That's the problem. So he has to charge. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a big problem right there. Everything else that she's got is group. But she's going to get that one back next round. Although she's probably going to die here. Nope, she didn't. You are in trouble. Oh, he's doing the evade again. Remove positive status effects, give extra turn. It didn't remove the positive status effects. Lovely. I guess because he evaded it? Alright, there's not much I can do about that. There is something... Oh, he's evading. Okay, as long as you keep doing that, that's not going to help you. All right. Oh, this is going to go on for a while, isn't it? There's nothing I can do there. You're evading. You're always evading. And now she's not evading. All right. Yeah, unfortunately. All right. Well, tough fight, but I lost, right? But it was close. It was close. All right. And, of course, I believe that's it for now. All right, we have a whole bunch of stuff going right now. We have the Master Path, Salat's Path is open. We got the Way of Wisdom Island. And then we have the token gathering here for this one. We have a breeding event, by the way. I'm just going to do this, even though I probably shouldn't. Okay, I guess that's another one of him. I got another scroll. By the way, that's the one thing I didn't do, but I am just going to do a quick repeat here. And it's another epic. I didn't go into the dungeon and look at this one here. I've already cleared that out, of course. Where is it? Here it is, Quest Days. So right there, I believe I have 4 scrolls, and I think you need to use quest monsters in order to do this. So the thing is, if you don't have quest monsters, it's a little bit difficult. But if you do, you might be able to get some good spins and such like that. So anyway, I think that's going to do for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.